$420,000 a year. $873 in checking. Do the math. That's not a typo. That's a board-certified surgeon in Austin, Texas. Top 2% of American earners, who's turned over $3 million in career income into a negative net worth. His name is Marcus. He's 36. Orthopedic surgeon. 4 years out of residency. His wife Jenna is a pediatric nurse. And together they bring in $492,000 a year. He drives an Audi Q7. His kids go to private school in Round Rock. Last Tuesday, he sat in the hospital parking lot, opened his banking app before a 14-hour shift, $873. 4 days before payday, he closed the app and walked into surgery. That was the morning he realized earning $500,000 wasn't fixing anything. Today, I'm going to show you the exact mechanism. I call it the parallel lines trap that turns a top-tier income into a financial cage, and the one geometric shape that breaks it open. Here's what most people get wrong about money. They assume income is the same thing as wealth. It's not. Income is what flows in. Wealth is what stays. According to the Federal Reserve Survey of Consumer Finances, households earning over $200,000 hold a median net worth far lower than their paychecks would predict. Bankrate found in 2025 that roughly 36% of six-figure earners still carry credit card balances month to month. The high-income poverty trap doesn't care how big your salary is. It only cares how much you keep. This hits engineers, attorneys, executives. Doctors just happen to be the most extreme case study. But the spending problem doesn't start when the big salary arrives. It starts a decade earlier. With a hole so deep, most people never climb out. Marcus graduated medical school with $340,000 in student debt. The median today is around $200,000. Specialists routinely cross $300,000. These loans compound interest while you're in residency earning $60,000, working 80-hour weeks. By the time Marcus became an attending at 32, he was insolvent. Negative net worth. 0 assets. He'd lost the most powerful decade for compound interest. A plumber who started at 22 had 10 years of retirement contributions, quietly compounding. The plumber had a head start. Marcus had a hole. And that hole isn't just financial. It's psychological. You've watched everyone else live for a decade. When that first attending paycheck hits, maybe $28,000 in a single month, the dam shatters. What floods through isn't greed. It's relief. Every "I earned this" you swallowed for 10 years coming due at once. But here's where it gets worse. If you think the student loans are the real problem, you're wrong. Loans are simple math. The real trap is what happens to your fixed expenses the moment that salary lands. Because lifestyle inflation doesn't creep, it teleports. Within 90 days, Marcus signed a mortgage on an $850,000 house. Property tax, $18,000 a year. He leased the Audi, $1,100 a month.
Let's break down the true cost.
Jenna's Highlander, $800 a month. 2 kids in private school, $3,400 a month. Every decision felt responsible. Good neighborhood, safe cars, good schools. But they're not purchases. They're contracts. New permanent baselines. Let's walk through Marcus's math together. Household take-home after taxes. Insurance. Malpractice. Roughly $28,000 a month. Student loans. $2,800 mortgage plus property tax plus HOA. $6,200. 2 car payments plus insurance. $2,300. Private school. $3,400. That's $14,700 before a single grocery. Add daycare on Jenna's working days. $1,200. Utilities. Phones. $650. The monthly Costco run, the DoorDash after 14-hour shifts, the Starbucks drive-thru. Call it $2,400 for food and daily life. That's $18,950 committed out of $28,000. What's left has to cover clothes, cho-pays, home repairs, and, theoretically, retirement savings. Marcus's 401k employer match minimum? He's earning top 2% and living paycheck to paycheck. Not because he's reckless. Because the system is designed to absorb every dollar a high earner makes. Forget everything you've heard about cutting lattes. Buy the coffee. The reason high earners go broke is 3 decisions that function as status badges: your house, your car, and your kids' schooling. There's a silent auction in every hospital parking lot, every suburban cul-de-sac, every school pickup line. Your peers drive certain cars. They live in certain zip codes. That social pressure costs a fortune.
We are focused
And the
on
colleagues
getting you
flashing the
best
nicest cars,
price,
usually the
guaranteed.
most stressed about
Come
money.
see why we are number
They're
one.
financing their status. By copying them, you're not copying wealth. You're copying anxiety. The prize is golden handcuffs, a lifestyle. So expensive, you can never stop working. But this isn't Marcus's fault. The American credit system approves an $850,000 mortgage for a $492,000 household without blinking. The dealership
have a deal on
hands
the
a
lease at
surgeon an $1,100
Looks like we do.
lease with a
Pleasure doing
handshake. The private school sends a $41,000 annual bill paid with after-tax dollars. Every
the
institution is designed to help him spend exactly as much as he earned. Nobody profits from him saving. Remember Marcus in the parking lot? Now let me show you what changes if he sees one graph. 2 lines climbing a chart. Green. That's income. It rockets upward. But right next to it, a red line, spending, chases it with magnetic precision. Income jumps from $60,000 to $300,000. Spending jumps to $299,000. The lines run parallel forever. This is the parallel lines trap. Your net worth lives in the gap between those lines. When the gap stays razor thin, you can earn $4 million and end up with 0. Think you're not caught? Here's a test from the millionaire next door. Multiply your age by your household income. Divide by 10. That's what your net
Here's
worth
the
should be.
truth.
A 40-year-old
Here's the
earning
truth.
$150,000 should have $600,000. Check your number. If you're below that line, your lines are parallel too. The exit is the wedge. What if Marcus capped spending at $120,000, double his residency lifestyle, which actually feels luxurious, and let his income keep climbing? The gap becomes a widening triangle. He saves $150,000 to $200,000 a year. Compound interest turns that into a J-curve. Within 7 to 10 years, investment income exceeds spending. Working becomes optional. Same salary, completely different life. The trick is automation. That Wedge money never touches checking. It flows from payroll into 401k, Roth IRA, brokerage, and student loan payments. He hides the money from himself. That's not deprivation. That's strategy. The most expensive thing you can buy isn't a house. It's a lifestyle that requires you to keep working forever. The happiest high earners aren't the ones with the biggest mortgages. They're the ones who unglued the lines. They created the wedge. They traded status for options, the ability to say no, take a sabbatical, walk away from a bad boss. That's what wealth actually is. Here's what I want you to do right now. Open your banking app, add up every fixed monthly payment, mortgage, car, school, subscriptions, all of it. Divide by your take-home. If the answer is over 70%, your lines are parallel. That's not a judgment. It's a measurement. If you know a couple earning $200,000 or more and living paycheck to paycheck, send them this. Not as a lecture, as a map. Next video. Why? Your dream house might be your biggest financial prison. The math will surprise you.